What is going on? Welcome to Evil Shred Fitness. This is Nick, and today I want to talk about the squat because I'm going to be going to the gym and I'm going to be working on my squats. So there's a few key points to remember when you're squatting. So one, squatting deep. You want to go at least as far as parallel, or your quads are parallel to the ground, or deeper. Your second key point to remember, heavy. If you're looking to build muscle, you obviously need to work the muscles. You need to load your barbell up with a safe amount of weight so that you're not able to do more than between 6 and 8 reps. 3, you need to make sure as a compound lift that you put it as early in the workout as possible. So if you're going to be doing leg press, if you're going to be doing a lot of isolation exercises, the leg curl, leg extension on the machines, Romanian deadlifts, and then you go to squat, bear in mind that you have pre-exhausted your leg muscles before you've even gone into the hardest and most challenging exercise, which is the squat. So bear that in mind. It is a compound lift. It's one of the most important compound lifts. So prioritize that at the beginning of your workout, all right? Your final key point, and probably one of the most important, is form. Guys, you need to make sure that you are lifting safely, and the best way you can do that is to learn how to squat properly. So if your posture is off, if you're allowing your back to round under the barbell and your chest to kind of sag down, this is obviously going to create a lot of unnecessary strain on your lower back, especially under heavy weight, and that is a prerequisite for injury. So you need to make sure that you are lifting safely. You know what you're doing. There's plenty of information out there on how to squat properly. If you're new to squatting, start lifting light. Just have the barbell without the weight on it to start with, and learn to squat properly before you then pack on some heavy weight, all right? And finally, variation. So vary up your time under tension, your loads. You can go a bit lighter from day to day, or heavier day to day, and do higher rep ranges. This will target the slow twitch muscle fibers, so then you're getting some variety in working your quads. The squat is such an important exercise because it works so many different muscles, primarily the quadriceps, but also it works to an extent the hamstrings and your glutes and your lower back as well. It's quite a good core exercise on top of that. So it is a very important exercise to include in your leg workouts. So with that in mind, I'm gonna head to the gym now, so I'll see you in a bit. So I wanted to go through this exercise with you. One of the main key points to remember is there is a line, an imaginary line going down the side of your body, from your head all the way down to your feet. What you need to remember is to try and keep the barbell and your feet in line with this central imaginary line. This line is called the coronal plane, or the frontal plane, and you want to try and keep the bar and your feet along this line all the way through the squat, okay? And another point you want to consider is keeping your chest pushed up and forwards all the way through this motion, including at the bottom, and keeping your butt out behind you, as you'll see in the video. You want to try and keep these two body parts working as a single unit, so they're both going down together, and your butt and your chest need to work as a single unit when you're pushing back up through the floor, through your feet, up towards the starting position, all right? This pushing up of the chest motion will close up your joints in your spine, and you're less likely to cause injury to your lower back as a result. If you allow your chest to drop, then your back is going to ultimately curve as well, okay? And this is really bad for the back when you've got a lot of weight on your shoulders, okay? So you want to prevent injury in the lower back by keeping your chest pushed up and your butt pushed out behind you. So that's everything about the squat today, okay? A few interesting tips about the squat, and maybe you'll perform more effective squats for your muscle growth. So thanks for watching, and more good stuff coming soon. See ya.